Well, that was not the opening I'd hoped for. Welcome back to Dad Life Gaming. It's been a while. I'm sorry. Life is tough. We all know that. What else is new? We're going to be doing a playthrough of Chrono Trigger, randomized Jets of Time. So I've set a number of randomizer things here. There we go. Hopefully my controller works too. It's wild. We've got random items everywhere. We are going to have to find every treasure chest, maybe. We're going to have to find everything, because it's wild. If you've played the Jets of Time before, you actually do get to start with the flying epoch, whatever you want to call it. Dalton Extreme. Not this time. Nope. We get it, but it can't fly, so we can only go to certain places and certain times, and certain things are locked behind other things. So it's going to be wild. Prices are random. Techs are random. When we get them are random, but they're all unlocked, so at least we don't have to worry about getting to the end of time. Talk to Sepico. Let's get started. Yeah, let's do that. Looks like our first character, our Chrono, is Isla. All right, sure, why not? And Marl? Oh, we skipped the whole entrance. Okay, we skipped the whole beginning part. Prepare yourselves. We're just gonna get thrown right into it. Chrono Trigger is a game that I have played many, many times, and I love dearly. Back when things like message boards, before message boards, like, not quite bulletin boards, but pretty dang close. Talked with a bunch of people about Chrono Triggers and endings and stuff like that. Okay, that's new. Okay. I honestly don't rightly remember. Sorry, I'm gonna have to get used to the controls here. They're different. Yeah, no. Level 1. B, okay. B is B. Good to know. Start does work. No, that's that one too. Sorry. We'll get there. Nope. Ah, we're getting there. All right. Bronze bow, rock. Okay. What items do is random. What heals has random healing numbers. Some items don't even heal anymore. Vendors, I think, sell random items. Okay. And the amount of damage or attack, I think, also changes too. Well, okay, at least we know that now. So I didn't want to do that, but okay. All right, we made our first thing. No. Anyway, yeah, Chrono Trigger is a game that I'm well familiar with, well loved. I think back, depending on how you want to categorize all the different endings, I think there was original like 18, I think is what we found. Oh, cat don't like that. Scared a cat. All right, let's. Oh, yeah, we should probably. I'll get there. Promise. Sage Bow Plus. Weapons are random. Everything's. It's gonna be crazy. 15 silver points. Heck yeah. I think we get different music in some places. Bonk. Hooray, we did it. I lost, you won. There's 15 points. Isn't that fun? Anyway, we're going to see how this kind of goes here. I played this by myself a number of years back. Seemed like fun. And I think that back then it was Wings of Time, not Jets of Time. So I'm kind of interested to see how this goes. Figured, start with some, do something fun and easy. Trying to ease myself back into doing this. Still struggling a little bit with my personal health. Trying my best, but it's a marathon, not a sprint, unfortunately. Oh, holy cow. It's fast. Do we have to... I guess we could wander around a little bit. There's not really anywhere else we gotta go. Like I said, items randomized. There are treasure chests, and we are gonna have to get treasure. Boy, I didn't think I would forget stuff like that this quickly, but I thought there was treasure here in the oldie forest. I won't sit here and give you a lecture about the greatness of Chrono Trigger. If you haven't experienced it yet, you really should. You should. I would suspect that most people who are watching this on my channel have already experienced the joys of Chrono Trigger. Truly is a great game. And even Chrono Cross. Did I just get a rock helmet? Why am I getting so many levels? I did get a rock helmet. Alright. Cool. Either Cat Attack and Life 2 are right out the gate. Oh yeah, by the way, texts are randomized too. So what order they learn it in. And I tried to make it more not super crazy, right? Let's try and keep it relatively balanced. But who knows? We'll go to the castle and see if we can get in and get anything. Wonder if it'll kick off. Well, it can't, because you need. Don't you need? You'll need Chrono to do all that. I thought. I apologize for the notifications as it pertains to my work phone. Just because I am no longer working for the day, everyone else still is. The devoted employees that they are. And I can't turn it off because I'm on call. So. Oh, okay, cool. I guess. Can we go explore the castle and steal stuff? Should be nice. Steal, I guess, is the wrong word. We're not really stealing anything. I mean, she lives here, right? It's kind of her stuff anyway. Open. 1 gold suit. I guess we can go back in time and... Okay, there's no chest. 1 revive. Again, key item can be found in treasure chests. I think I made mention of that at the beginning. I can go down the list of the randomizer stuff, but I mean, Again, Chrono Trigger, if you've not played it, it is a masterpiece. It is roughly the pinnacle of the Super Nintendo. If not RPG, just what the system could handle. The music this score is incredible. I mean, again, a lot of the people here probably have, or might be watching this have already experienced a lot of Chrono Trigger many times, and I'm just preaching to the choir, but just everything about this is a great game. Highly recommended, 10 out of 10, would play again. As noted here, this is probably the... I'll do that. 20th time I've played through Chrono Trigger. If not pretty damn close. Once a year. I guess if you count New Game Pluses, it'd probably be 2021, maybe more. Maybe more than that. I owned this game on cartridge. I don't know where it went. Got it somewhere. It's probably in a box. That's not a way to treat a classic like this. I have the PSP version. PSP? No. PlayStation version that came in Final Fantasy Chronicle. Is that correct? That one? Yes, Final Fantasy Chronicles. Yeah, that one. That one. That game. And that was when we got Final Fantasy IV and Chrono Trigger on PlayStation, and load times kind of sucked. I don't remember if but it did come with some really cool animated cutscenes, which were also recreated in the other version of the game that I own, the DS version, which actually included a bunch of extras, an extra dungeon and an extra ending and a bunch of other cool stuff like that. I also have the Steam version and the Android Play version. So I just, this game and Final Fantasy Tactics are bad because every time Squaresoft decides that they're going to release a new version, I probably buy it against my better judgment. How many versions of Chrono Trigger do you need? I need a lot. Sure, what's going on there? Oh, my feed is all... Anyway. Like I said, there will be a couple of different songs in some places. I did enable alternate music. Again, rock, throw, and haste. Whew. She doesn't have any attack magic. She does have a full revive right out the gate. Shelter, shelter. I guess we're going to go find out who Marl is marling. Wait, why do I have two characters? Maybe it is Marl. I don't know how this works. Just in case I find myself locked out or incredibly stuck, I do have the spoilers guide that it does generate for you, but I'm likely won't need that. Said I've played this game so many times. I was pretty sure there was treasure chests in the forest, but after you play through a game so many times, it just kind of becomes normal to you, and you're just like, so. Three tech points, man. I don't remember if there's a lot of tech points. That's a lot or a little. Yep, that's good. Everyone loves to hear me clear my throat on screen. Again, all the bad habits that I tried to get myself out of when I was before I won't say fell ill, but had my health concern. I kind of maybe lost in the meanwhile. Power tab. Graders. Critters on roly-polies. They never, I guess technically they made a sequel to this, which would be Chrono Cross. I don't know that I call it a real sequel. More of a spiritual successor, perhaps. See, normally you would have Chrono's spin attack, and then you could spin around. Paste. So, let's attack. And get them all in one hit, and that's cool. Maybe I'll talk about Chrono Cross at a later time, but no, this game was really unique in an era of Final Fantasy 4, 5, and 6, or 2 and 3 if you were in America around that time. We didn't have a lot of Dragon Quests. None of the Super Nintendo ones made it over here. You know, only the Nintendo ones. Trying to think if we had any. I guess I should probably put that. Ruby Vest. Yeah, I'll put the old suit on there. Oh, that's what I was going to do. That's right. Real quick, power tabs have a random, normally they're 1, and they have a random set, and this one appears to be set to the max, +4. So every power tab will be +4. Great. Is what it is. I'm not going to fight it. I don't, magic is anywhere from 1 to 4. Power was 1 to 4, and speed was 1 to 2. I didn't, I'm going to set it too crazy. I didn't want to be like, +4 speed! Like, that's way too much. Let's not do that. Can I talk to this guy yet? The ice cream. Oh, I don't remember this scene. Must be something new. Maybe this is something you can see and then I just never remember it. Knight Captain. Because they're brothers and they fight. I guess if you don't see that part, it changes sort of the later, some of the later interactions that those two have, but anyway, things like area of effects were not anything, never in any RPGs that I remember playing, outside of like Target 1, Target All. Yeah, there we had things like Earthbound and Lufia, 2, all the Final Fantasies, right? Anything Squaresoft was great. Secret of Mana really didn't have an area of effect, right? It was either a one hit or all hit. There was no real area of effect stuff. And so when this game introduced, hey, you could hit multiple people with an area of, because there are some spells that hit everybody, some spells that hit some people in an area, and some spells that hit hammer one, you know, single target. And that was amazing. It was like, oh, cool. Characters teaming up to do attacks. Also unheard of. I do take that back. There were some like team attacks in like Tecmo's Secret of the Stars. What was that? What do they call that one? Legend of Aquilian or something? I don't remember specifically the name on that one. Yes, I've played through that one too. And actually that one it's not great. Pretty grindy, but you know, after a while once you've beaten a game legit a few times, you earn the right to cheat. So, you know, crank that EXP up to times 4 times 8, money gain up times 4 times 8. That game turns into a whole different thing. Anyway, yeah, that game you could combine powers to cast combo spells. They weren't really all that great from what I remember. Dual techs in this game are like bread and butter though. You gotta have that. That's how this game works. Okay. Oh, what's that? Pin that turns him into snake. Into Nagas. Naga-ettes. Nah. Does that not work against females? That would be interesting if that was the case. I mean, so far we've just been one hit killing these guys. I don't think I've gone unrested once. I wonder if it just only affects male characters or... Oh. And one appears behind us. Oh no! And Luca. Okay. She's got a frog in her throat, ladies and gentlemen. Perhaps a hidden door. Nope. Wrong button again. We'll get there. We'll get there, folks. I promise. Air gun, auto gun. Rock auto. Rock helm. Sight scope. Right, you gotta play the piano. Just truly is a beautiful game. Okay. I will stay here in Chrono. We'll go check out the shops, I think. Boy, wouldn't it be crazy? Oh, no, that wouldn't work anyway. I was gonna say, boy, wouldn't it be crazy if we ended up finding the white mid tonics at 100? A couple of those, right? Why not? Wow. Okay. That's right. The items are also randomized in cost. So things like hide cap and hide tunics are worth buckets, and some items are way more expensive than we would have thought. Nothing here. This really does, the randomizer, you really just become a loot gremlin. You just gotta find every treasure chest and just steal anything that's not nailed down. That's right, we can't go across the bridge because there's a fight happening. Anything else? Residence. Yeah, we were just in here. Come on, brain. Oh, yeah, you gotta pay to sleep through the night. I just was gonna pass out on the bed. Ayla trigger. Ayla trigger, whatever. I don't remember how that's pronounced. I pronounce things a specific way, and it's often wrong and annoying to some people, but I do what I do. You chose to be here. All right. Let's see what do we got? No, rock throw is a single. No text. That's okay. First one's like what, 10, I think. Gosh, soundtrack is just great. Am I going here to find Magus' statue? Hit ring. Mist robe. A dreamstone. Ha 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 ha! They're gonna kill us or something. The dreamstone. That's very interesting. So that's why we get all the chests, because we would be looking for that for a long time. We would be locked out of getting the Masamune. That whole everything that unlocks, and I think that unlocks Magus' castle. Protect. Okay, sure, I'll take it. It's a thing. Why not rest here? It's a trap! Man. I know that, like, I set everything to scale, by the way. That was the other thing, too. I set bosses to scaling. I thought I set characters to scale. Don't remember. Maybe... Did she just learn Flare? Boy, talk about different ends of the spectrum. No, yeah. We got exactly one Flare in us. Sometimes that's all you need, though. Worked for Tellah, right? Yeah, everything worked out well for Tellah, right? Final Fantasy IV, he cast the Meteor once. And it went okay. Everything ended up well for him. Anyway, back to the Chrono Trigger talk. Soundtrack is amazing. Yeah, who knows? I probably had I was on a tangent and I got squirreled, and I don't remember what I was talking about. Red Catan minus Rockhelm, Cetra Topper, and this is a Naga head. So I never understood what that was until I watched some of Vine Sauce's older streams, just because, yeah, I know there's a bunch of streamers I watch. And I guess in that, the bromide is actually an old Japanese style, like, trading card picture thing. It's like tan and then darker tan for like the ink. And I think that it was used as sort of like a pinup picture, which makes more sense. It's a little funnier, I guess, when you realize that that's basically Naga pornography or nudie or naughty pictures, which, whatever. And that makes it more sense later when you're talking to the old man who's like, "Oh, I'll buy that for you for a lot of money. I'll give you whatever." Like, oh, he wasn't just like collecting it because it was a thing. He's collecting it because he was a pervert. Now you know. One white vest. One tonic. We already went that way. Okay. You guys want to get beat up some more? Well, I'll beat you up some more. That's fine. Can do. I think Isla, I should check and see. I thought Isla and Marl are really relatively close on their next. So I guess I'll go back and say, if you've never played Chrono Trigger, I mean, you can stick around, you can do whatever you want. We're all probably adults here. You can make your own decisions. You have free will. Good for you. We all can just do whatever. What I will say, however, is that if you've never played this, you should maybe go play Chrono Trigger. Or there's going to be a lot of spoilers and... Nice. Spoilers or things might not make a lot of sense. And... I mean, if you want to change, that's up to you. One power tab. Yeah, no, I got all the treasure there. I've gotten all the treasures now. And then item, we're gonna organize. Plus 10, okay. Power tab 4. 4 more strength, sure. You know, I'm gonna take the sight scope off and I'm gonna put the hit ring because that's kind of scrutty key. Vest, ruby vest. Oh, white vest is better than that. Okay. Cool. Neat. I also thought that I randomized the stats of weapons too. Maybe I didn't. I don't remember specifically. I guess maybe I should save for the first time. Yeah. Good idea. No, hit the buttons. Use the buttons. Not that button. Battle speed. Fast. Not do that. That's fun. Let's see, menu cursor, battle gauge. I don't remember what that does. Yup. What do we got? Charm, 50 points. Provoke, 99. Fire, and 35. Okay, well, we've at least got a double tech we can use now. That'll be nice. Whee! I mean, when are we coming back? Fight the bat. Fight the bat. Kill the bat. Kill the bat. And then worst comes worst, we can just hit him with flare. Or maybe we do both. That is one of the things about the Chrono Trigger randomizer I did notice, and this was a problem the last time, is that you have a possibility, and it is less than the first time I did this, but to be disproportionately strong in the beginning, because if you start with a certain amount of money, or you sell off some garbage and it's worth 15 or 80,000 points, and then, oh, here's the second strongest sword of the game, and it's, or, you know, item of the, you know, powerful armor or what have you, and it's a third of what it costs to buy a tonic. Robin bow, ruby vest. Great. You're just gonna crush your way through it. It's potentially not going to be much of a challenge. okay. All right, Isla's strong. Oh, these guys seem to be pretty. And that's why I turned on scaling. I'm hoping that that'll help a little bit. Make it not be just a pushover, but actually enough of a challenge. Dude just passed out. He's like, I don't give a shit. You know, let's see what Flare does, right? A little sticky on the controls, but see how much damage this will do. Yep. Okay. So we're dealing with like a couple 100 points of health, 50 points on some of these guys, and they're just like, here's 3,000 damage. All right, well, that's what happens, I guess, sometimes. Even though we Zodiac Cape question mark? Prevents all? Alright. Okay. And then that stuff like that happens too. Down, we'll go up. Man, I sure hope my stream isn't locking up. Let's try to get a chase him because they start rolling down the... I mean, this might as well just kill him now. We're here. No, come on. Just attack. Oh man, the little thing is coming off the back of my controller. It's getting all sticky. All the glue's coming loose. Then my fingers are gonna be all gluey. No, okay. It is, doesn't matter. Unless Lucas swings that way. Which, like, whatever. She might, depending on which pictures you've been looking at. Don't think that I don't know. I was a teenager when this... I was an early teenager when this shit came out. I've seen some shit. No, buttons, bad. Napster, also bad. I don't know how this is going to scale. This is our first boss fight, so I better save just to make sure. And use the right buttons. Use your buttons. Now we're getting somewhere. Prepare yourself. I also set the bosses to random, so we'll see what happens here. It might not be Yakura. It might be... I'm not actually the Chancellor. I'm supposed to be Yakura. What in God's name is that? Is that the Giga Beast? Mega Mutant. Let's see what happens. Okay. Okay. So, bosses are random, but they are scaled to the level with which we are at. Ain't got a blue mail, though. That's cool. I'm going to say some stuff, maybe, or didn't, and I'm going to get out of here. And one of these is the Chancellor. I'm coming. Pico Magna? Alright. $70 water, 100. 80. Damn. All? Okay. Let's get the hell out of here. Impersonating criminal justice. We need a criminal justice system to punish people. Funny how that works. Because if you've never played Chrono Trigger, the next part of this game is you're put on trial for kidnapping the princess. You're facing the very trial that the very justice system that you accidentally put into effect. The laws of unintended consequences. I've got some pretty solid rolls so far. I know the queen awaits. Who is the queen? What is the queen? How is the queen? Is it a robot? Power meal, come on. Can we do the thing? It's a robot! So we got the robot now. Hooray! Hooray! Let's see what he's got. I'll get there. I promise. We'll get there. Rock helm, white ruby, gold. Robotackle laser spin area bomb. So he's just a right now he's just a powerful meat puncher. Guardian Forest. All right. Well, now we've done that. I wonder if we can cross the bridge. I wonder if we can move on to the next phase. Can we do that? So right now we're so far we've only got anything we can do in Chrono's time and in the past, present, and this past 600 AD. This is, I get it. It's weird. Just thinking, since we don't have a way of really transversing time yet, we're gonna have to. Yep. What do you know? And then you leave, and you try to leave, and then he runs up, and he's like, "Here's the food for my brother. Tell that fool not to get killed." One jerky. And a power tab. Better come back alive. Hooray! Now we have the bridge battle. Oh no! Oh. Here we go. This is a different theme. I like this. Kind of new, kind of different. This is one of the changed tracks. This was actually a song that's in the cartridge, but is unused. Attack. I guess we do that. Laser spin's not going to be super useful. Everything on this bridge is undead. I think is strong or resilient against dark damage. Nope. Oh, Ozzy's in a pickle. That's right. You gotta use magic, don't you? Because these guys are... So this, yeah, that's right. This happens right after you first learn magic, so the game really is trying to get you to do magic. A time hap. Oh, I don't even have time to stop and equip stuff yet. Well, I sure hope this is not freezing up. And it's just my phone being junk. Guess we'll find out later. That's a good laser spin. Nah, that's Robo Tackle. I think all of Robo's techniques are considered shadow damage. Yeah, I'm not sure if Robo Tackle is though. Oh, he needs help. And I got another time hat. Now we're finished. Now we get to fight another boss, which is a bunch of skeletons combined to become another mutant. Mega Giga Mutant? Giga Mutant. Laser spin. See how well this works. Not super great. That doesn't look super great either. Stole my MPs. I don't know how much mid-tonic is going to heal. We might have ourselves a little bit of a conundrum. Haste on Isla. Haste. Ether. Boy, those ethers are not doing a whole lot of lifting. Well, we got ice and we got shadow, and that's about it. Maybe I should have brought fire, but I also remembered, like, I didn't even pay attention. I didn't even see how much damage I did. 10. We might have ourselves a little bit of a problem. Yeah, we might have ourselves a relatively big problem. Ether. I think if we can get one of them down, though, maybe then we can. Gosh dang it. Dang it. Okay, heal him up. Alright, mid-tonks do heal a reasonably good amount. Oh, I need her awake. I need her alive. Oops. Boy, this guy, he's just coming hard. So what happens. Marl's gonna die. Man, dude, this guy is just, he going ham. Fine, just use the full, just, I don't, whatever. Because I should have healed her up. That was my... Oh, well, that works. Nice tackle. See how that goes. And maybe this will do some damage. Boy, I wish I had flare. Okay, that did some. If I do enough damage to this guy, I'll just... get him down. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. See if that... Nope. 126. All right. Good to know. Lifesaver. Can I get the... Where's... Oh, am I all out? Oh, no. Oh, no. We'll save that. We might have just enough. Two damage. All right, here we go. Hopefully this does enough. We'll be finished. Ooh, barely. Now, that was a white knuckle fight. Damn. I was like, oh no. We has ourselves a problem. Nope. Pull it off. Cleverness and I'm hats. HP up by 25. Fairy Bomb. Provoke. Charm. Okay, well, when we get those two, then we can start stealing stuff, I guess. All right, let's see what's in the market. We begin for an exorbitant amount of money. Then we get, maybe by the time we get him, it's not gonna be worth it. Tin arm, karate geese, garbage, Titan vest, garbage, gold suit. Well, I mean, it's not garbage, but Kelms. Okay. And maybe I can afford this ruby gun. We'll go ahead and just some of those, you know. Restock. Yeah, we'll leave those tonics. Just sell tonic for money. The hero has appeared. Hey, leave that alone. That's the old man who, yes. The old man who wants the pornography. He. He'd be fine if he didn't add the he to it. Alright. Nope. Button. Magic tab. Magic plus 4? Jesus Christ. Boost some stats there. It's the start of Toma. Do that later, maybe. And we can go in there. I don't want to go in there. I don't. No, thank you. And pour. Don't overdo it. What do we got here? One power tab. Magic rings. Dream gun plus 1. Well, I just bought the other one, but that's what happens. It's the other downside to randomizers sometimes. Alright. Elder's house. This is all the... There's those boxes. Can't do anything with that. Data. All that oatmeal. Cafe. Guess we could go through here real fast and go. Hammer arm. Hammer arm. Power meal. And it's really, it's Frog is actually in Frog spot. Nary a soul remains who could mendeth the Masamune. Not this time, no. Alright, I guess we're gonna have to fight these guys. There is a new who does show up in here, and he's worth buku stuff. God. Stupid gnar. Alright, there we go. 600. And Boogie. I don't remember what Boogie does. Oh, Boogie confuses him. Not all that useful from what I remember. Guess we can halt all enemies. Laser spin! Okay, well. Guess we will head back to the main. These guys will actually try and eat each other. Nope. Excuse me. And of course, once Morrow gets the next one, we'll be able to charm items out of people. We could do that, I guess. I don't really want to. Back through the canyon. You know, they're just playing soccer. I don't need to attack them or nothing. I mean, I guess if you're going to attack me, I'll beat you up. But listen, I'm trying to do this. Non-aggression. Non-aggressively. Whack. Mint tonic. Power meal. Level up. Okay. Power meals are just money. Just buckets of money. Alright, back to the present. Whee. This was amazing graphics back then too. Yeah. Let's see what he's. Do you have anything good? You had a Doomfinger for cheap. No. What do you say? Ruby gun, silver earring. Jesus. That's a lot. Let me just see if I can sell some of this garbage. Oh, yeah, totally. 74. Well, I guess we're gonna get a mag in my hand +1 then. Remember, does he sell something? No, it's the race. Okay, getting somewhere. Can I? 4. We don't want to go to... Just trying to see if there's anything else we can do here. Lucas' house. Here's Luca's mom, whose legs are busted from an accident. Alright. We don't have Chronos, we can't do that. He's like, I'll never share. Boring. Ooh. Ooh. Unload bow. Oh, wait, what do you got? Dalton. I bring wings so I can fix it. Sure. Did I miss something? I thought it was supposed to be around somewhere. Am I just dumb and missed it? No, I don't see it anywhere. Well, we have ourselves a little conundrum in that we need to figure out how to progress. I thought it was like there, right? It used to be like that's where the without the wings it would land there or be there. I guess we can go back in time and start going up the mountain. Maybe we'll find something there. But that might be something we do next time on Dad Life Gaming. So thank you again for watching Dad Life Gaming. Chrono Trigger Wings of Time. Seems like we're having a pretty good time. Although we've already hit our first stumbling block. But we'll see what we can do. Thanks again for watching. Like I said, like, subscribe, comment, you know the deal. Always appreciate it. Take care and have yourselves a wonderful rest of the day. See you next time.